The Premiere Pro CS3 Workspaces can be customized by arranging panels in the layout that best suits your working style. For example, you can create and save several custom workspaces for different tasks. For example, one for editing and one for previewing. As I demonstrated earlier, you do this by dragging panels to new locations, moving panels into or out of a group, placing panels alongside of each other, and undocking a panel so that it floats in a new window above the application window. For example, I can move my cursor to the edge of a panel and drag it left or right, up or down. To change the space that panel takes, I can grab this patterned area in the upper left-hand corner and move my panel and dock it to another place. I can also undock these windows. For example, here's the Tools window, and I can drag it up here to the top do it in a particular way. Notice that it becomes a free-floating window above the interface. So all these are ways you can customize your workspace. Now, as you customize the workspace, the application tracks your changes, storing the most recent layout. To store a specific layout more permanently, you'll want to save a custom workspace. Saved custom workspaces appear in the Workspace menu, where you can return and reset them. For example, over here in Window Workspace, I have one that I've saved called VTC. And notice when I choose that, everything returns to that custom workspace. I can also choose Window Workspace, Delete Workspace, or Reset Current Workspace. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's move some of my panels around here. Let's rearrange things a bit. Let's bring out another panel, the Info panel. And let's drag that over here. So there's a free-floating window, the Info panel. And let's go ahead and save that workspace by selecting Window, Workspace, New Workspace. Let's provide a name for this workspace. Let's call it Test. Click OK. And now let's move into my Effects workspace, which is one of the pre-built workspaces. And now let's go back to the Test. There it is right there, the one that I just saved, Test. Should give me my Info floating window there. Yes, and everything else arranged the way that I had it there. Documentation notes that if a project saved with a custom workspace is opened on another system, the application looks for a workspace with a matching name. In other words, it would look for one called Test. If it can't find a match, or the monitor configuration doesn't match, it uses the current local workspace. Now you can also reset a workspace. Often when customizing the Premiere Workspace, it can get a bit disorganized. So let me review how to reset a workspace to return it to its original saved layout of panels. Let's go ahead and kind of make a mess of this workspace by docking maybe something that shouldn't be docked where I want it, like let's say right there. In this window I have my project panel. So to return a workspace to its original saved layout of panels, choose Window, Workspace, Reset Current Workspace. Are you sure you want to reset Test to its original layout? Click Yes. And you'll notice that, sure enough, it's back to the way that it was when I first saved it. And that will conclude this section of the tutorial on Premiere's Workspaces. You've learned about the project window, the monitor window, the timeline, the tools window, as well as other workspace elements. And in this last movie, you've learned how to customize and save Premiere Pro CS3 workspaces.